Our news bulletin on Star Television, Channel 21. I am Alima Samora, host and headlines. Medzik International has met with stakeholders and residents of Wibi and Bumba Chifya to update them on the rehabilitation and upgrade of the Makoro Rotifung Highway.
Una safe we there at the end of the day, now una gets the road, now una the end user.
Kissing Songs in partnership with Mobican have presented a check of 3 million euros to the winner of the just concluded draft competition. The government of Sierra Leone, in partnership with the Armed Forces Technical Educational College, AFTEC, have organized a scholarship skills training program for youths in Sierra Leone.
Tourism and hospitality. The third course is tailoring and dressmaking.
Those were the headlines. And now the news in detail. In a bid to create new cities and connect towns and chiefdoms, Medzik International, together with a team of engineers from the Sierra Leone Roads Authority, SLRA, have held meetings with stakeholders and residents of Wibi and Bumba Chiefdom to update them on the rehabilitation and upgrade of the Makolo Rotifung Highway that is under construction. Moses Ojukamara was in attendance and files in this report.
This was how the team of contractors from Medzik International and engineers from the Sierra Leone Roads Authority were welcomed in Moyamba district amidst huge fanfare and jubilations. The purpose of the visit to these communities is basically to inform settlers about the rehabilitation, regravel and upgrade that will be done to their road network. Marking the occasion, Chief Engineer Henry B. Mina said that Sierra Leone Roads Authority has prioritized roads of top quality and transport development to promote improved standards of living and economic growth in these disadvantaged rural communities.
But this road there, they want to do it with standard way. If they don't do it now, they don't upgrade and so you don't white so. If tomorrow they get money from EU or ADB or even government of Sierra Leone, so then the next phase now for tar the road. But when they do it now, they grade and they upgrade them, take go road to full. So una safe way there at the end of the day, now una gets the road, now una the end user, now una the beneficiary. So we wanna see the work they go on. If we not see they know they do anything where they up to waiting them for do this the 16-meter wide.
Rehabilitation of the Makolo to Rotifung Road by Medzik International is in fulfillment of the overall strategy to open up communities, towns and cities throughout the country. Isaac M. Conte, the Chief Executive Officer of Medzik International, noted. He added that they will apply every means humanly possible to ensure they deliver on time, but however, appealed for unwavering support from community people, especially the youth, in ensuring everybody benefits.
So if you can, yeah, no work together, especially the youth here, we're ready for assist. But some of the youth here, we'll begin getting embarrassed for work, end of the day, and then before continue for doing this so. But we believe say Ribi Chiefdom, then they set the example. Most of the barra the whole courts, na Songo, na Makolo, the barra them pass through council that people there. And I can't do the work them there. And we don't want that. If now small money they get, where it takes them by 30 days, if now 20,000, now about 600,000 on Sunday.
PC Charles Coker of Bumper Chiefdom welcomed the teams for the road construction and appealed with the people of the different chiefdoms to support development.
But by the grace of God, under the leadership of this great man, inspiration, people at the village in a very short time will see what they call Sagron, or they will see a good road. And if we're not talking, then the road and the development of the So now I want to congratulate the people there for the stride they take on this commissioning day of this group.
According to the captain, Mada and Fatima Bio's brigade, Rosalind Kembe, they are jubilant as a community because for over 3 decades, there have been fruitless promises with little or no actions taken.
First in history, for now we can get a road where they lead to the city, where they make transportation very simple and easy for we. We go put food na the table for we. How? Because if the road there, I dey command a rotifun, I dey command a ribi, I go freezer, I go sell me market.
The 42-kilometer long Makolo to Rotifunk Road will benefit residents in Moyamba district and people in the outer communities. For Star News in Freetown, I am Moses Ojukamara.
PCN Sons, in partnership with Mobicon, have on Wednesday, 11th January 2021, presented a check of 3 million yuans to the winner of the just concluded Jollof competition. The Jollof competition entailed participants having to take part in a cooking challenge utilizing paddy products. Alfie Barry was there and now reports.
During the unveiling of the winner, the marketing coordinator for Mobicom, Masiri Sise, said that Paddy always cherishes its prospective customers, adding that their satisfaction is at the heart of their activities. She revealed that the just concluded Jollof competition was aimed at giving the customers of Peas and Sons a unique feeling of their product, at the same time giving them something in return.
To just find a way to sell our products, and in the meantime, changing lives. Changing lives, which means giving people gifts at the end of each competition. So we thought it fit to come up with this Jollof competition because as it is right now, it's hard to see someone that cooks that doesn't use paddy products. So we just think, okay, since we need the rice, we need the oil, the tomato paste, why not have a Jollof competition? So we came up with this Jollof competition, asked people to participate, to apply first. But trust me, there are so many people interested to compete.
The winner of the competition, Princess Davis, was quite delighted to have clinched the first position, adding that as a caterer, she will use the cash to expand her business.
I intended to start up a catering business. It is not too easy. Because as for now, I'm trying to get a building on my own, at least a shop, that I will start doing my own catering business.
The marketing coordinator concluded by stating that Peas and Sons are not just concerned about selling their product, but also that they will always devise ways of changing the lives of their customers. The second runner-up was provided with a 50 kg of paddy rice, while the third, fourth and fifth were provided with paddy provisions respectively, compiled by Alfie Barry and read in the studios by Marima Precious Halvi.
You're still watching our Star News Bulletin on Star Television, Channel 21. With me, Alima Samora. The government of Sierra Leone, in partnership with the Armed Forces Technical Educational College, AFTEC, have organized a scholarship skills training program for youths in Sierra Leone with the theme, Rising to the Unemployment Challenges in Sierra Leone. Colonel Richard Bakri is the Director of Studies, AFTEC. He spoke to Star Television in this interview on the importance of the scholarship training program.
This is virtually a free admission for students who want to enroll in skill development, usually the empowerment of them. So it's sort of a middle-level manpower capacitation. An idea by His Excellency the President that we have to empower youths in Sierra Leone. So it's about those unemployed and underemployed to be engaged in demand-led skills. And these demand-led skills, according to the Skill Development Fund and the project areas the Armed Forces Technical and Education undertook, fish processing, agribusiness, And secondly, we have tourism and hospitality. The third course is tailoring and dressmaking. The fourth one is mining, equipment management, maintenance and repairs.
FBC. The core general will be 4 years course, a 2-year diploma and a 2-year degree. So let me say at 20 or 21 years, I'll be a graduate, a both diploma and a degree. And that will be very difficult. It's for free.
It will be an important institution. It's just opened to the Armed Force Technical Education and College. It's here to empower the youths to release some of the bad things that are going around in this country. So this is why they open this institution. The main purpose of this institution is to empower the youths for us to be a better Sierra Leonean.
The project, or SLSTP, came about as a government intervention in empowering youths of Sierra Leone. And in collaboration with the World Bank, a project or a program was set up for Sierra Leone youths to benefit from demand-led skills tailored for youth empowerment in Sierra Leone. So the project has 2 windows originally. There are window 1, window 2. Window 2 is about system strengthening and capacity building of business houses so that they can absorb youths trained in skills and other opportunities. But we in the learning institutions like this Armed Forces Technical and Education College, we benefited from window 1, which talks about training or skill development fund or grant to train youths in empowerment opportunities. It's just for you to apply. Let me identify you first. We have to identify you. Well, it's targeting youths, basically those unemployed and underemployed youths, basically. And we are looking at, because you will not tell me that somebody at the Moawaf, with all due respect to that area, somebody that left school for so long a time, or somebody that only had a Becare, or somebody that literally did not go to school and want to benefit from this project. So you cannot say let that person bring 5 O-levels or 5 WAS or 5 credits. So we are engaging the least youth everywhere in Sierra Leone. Whether you went through, that's why the fund provided for literacy courses. So if you are not literate in this area, there's a literacy class basically we can conduct for you. So it ranges from the non-formal level of education and up to maybe WAS level, because our requirement also goes up to the SHUAV and 5 WAS also for the higher national diploma.
And finally in the news, residents of Hill Station and IMAT community have commended the strides of government over the rehabilitation of the IMAT Regent Road by the Chinese company, CECC, describing the rehabilitation process as the best thing that has ever happened in their community. Starting spoke to residents at the IMAT community.
People from different walks of life, necessarily waiting the makeup of this. First of all, I trust you. We find actually compared to our recent time. So, they compare to anyone. Small road. The only facility here is what I want to get. Of course, it's like this area is becoming initially out of the day. So the capacity and it's great. But now the road on their lights, the left side is up for the balance. So this is one of the best roads for me. Well, this road starts to open now. Thank you, my employment. You don't see the work. Don't come off fine. Yeah, the work don't come off fine because you don't do like this region part. The road don't do the road not come out this fine. Really, that's for people in the drum around that. Yeah.
But like from region to the road, anyway, to Commonwealth, because Transmanian guy, the people in the sea light, you know, outside the
so I don't people that will watch you. I say, you know, this is not the one way you don't so long for let it able to make up because this kind of need to doing gap swing, you know, it's like a very key role. Let's see the one for Tesalo people for this road because not for maybe road no more, but how they take care of it.
Well, I tell Salone people, especially like the drivers, because the road and the run at this road is very fearful because some of the commanders and the bank you know, so in the past and the job putting and people of course, really, especially like they let their road and fix, they are very carefully, but this let not hit them well. So road and well, can you for good tomorrow? We just Salone people and how we have to talk about. I will tell Salone people and say, the road, although yes, the road is fine, but let them be careful how to run at the road.
The road really, the first time, will be the really straight, the riders, the time why they are rider, the road not be so good like this. Will be the straight, will be the case transport operate passengers, they can side for both 2,000, they make a 3,000, side for both 3,000, they make a 5,000. But now we thank God for the road, where the road is so right now. Now, the road is so right now, we just put a normal price. At the same time, the late at the streets now, because why the road and the street lights don't make a beneficial to it for police and street on time. We didn't have to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock before they scatter on the street because why the road don't go and the road don't get street light facility, so we will keep time. We the riders, they will keep time at the road at the junction there because why we enjoy the road right now. Well, since the road be back, we get a thing like I even get tea of me on the way this and right? They lost the bike, the other one, I don't try to see an end to that mena. I don't send an offline to if I put it in the mena. So like I lost 3 bikes and I get accident for the one and the other day. Right now the 2 days really they work for me. But now from when this road on makes so now, when the road on push now, when the light facility on it don't take how many months now. When they either can see I say, hey, they don't take bike now, they don't do this so now they get go back, they don't take when they go that report to the station.
And that's all we have time for in this time of meeting today. Many thanks for watching. Do continue to stay with Star TV for all the exciting programs. I am Anissa.